And former governor of Ekiti State, Fayemi, has left the Ilorin Zonal Office of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, where he was interrogated over alleged money laundering and misappropriation of public funds. He reported at the EFCC office on Thursday morning. Dr. Fayemi was invited by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission over alleged money laundering and misappropriation of public funds while he was in office. He was reported to have been asked to park outside the Commission's facility upon arriving at the EFCC zonal office in Ilorin. His invitation followed a petition written against him by a group, the Ekiti Patriotic Consultative Forum. The petitions made 12 allegations against the former governor. One of the projects under probe is the Agro-Allied Ekiti International Airport, inaugurated on the twilight of his administration last year. The former governor expressed his willingness to cooperate fully with the EFCC if there is a need for further clarification. And let's get more from TVC News correspondent in Ilorin, Ibrahim Allege. Good to have you join us, Ibrahim. And what more can you tell us about this?
Yeah, thank you very much. Just like what you said, the petition was written by a group in Ekiti State, and part of the allegations leveled against the former governor actually include alleged diversion of 20 billion naira loan procurement for construction of the Ekiti Agro-Allied International Airport. And you recall that this was one of the projects he inaugurated at twilight of his administration. They also talked about the new governor's office, and they also said that he inflated some of the road contracts he executed during his tenure as the governor of Ekiti State. So there are 12 allegations against the governor, and he was at the EFCC's office, Ilorin Zonal office, where he actually explained certain things to the EFCC. And he has also expressed his willingness to, again answer their invitation to clear his name, just like as he said that the allegations were meant to tarnish his name and, of course, his image. But the days coming ahead will actually justify whether these allegations are actually right or wrong. And we expect that the EFCC will probably follow up, and the governor will also have his, the date, to also state his side of the story as he answers EFCC invitations subsequently.
And this is just an invitation, and one expects that as governors, a lot of governors, complete their second term or have completed their second term, that, some of them will be invited. But I just wanted to ask what next now, because it is just an invitation, it is not an arrest. Do we know what next?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just an invitation, not an arrest. And the officials of the EFCC are not coming up with anything. We tried to get in touch with some of the officials yesterday. None of them, was actually, responsive to our, inquiries. But then we are expecting that the EFCC should be able to clarify some of these issues, possibly issue a statement on why he was invited. There are a lot of misgivings, misinterpretation about his invitation. Some are saying it's because of the 4 billion naira fraud, but the governor has come up to say that it's about the petition written by an Ekiti group, and of course it runs into billions of naira. Of course, one of them 20 billion naira, the airport project, another one 21.6 billion naira, and billions upon billions of naira. So we expect that the EFCC will be able to come up with a statement, and even if they don't, we expect that, of course, Fayemi has also stated his own side of the story. So we expect that days ahead we'll still hear more about this situation.
Absolutely, you're right there. If there is more for this, we will definitely hear from the EFCC. Thank you so much for that update. Correspondent live for us there in Ilorin, Ibrahim Allege.